I'm fucking beat. I am beat. At least I got Division One. Last year was
All right, back in action. TV Mike here from La Crosse, Wisconsin. It's the WAMO Team Division 1 round robin, the second match. So it's each match in the round robin format is a race to 15 games. It's not actually a race. They play 15 games. And nobody wins or loses, sort of. I mean, if you don't get as many points as the other guy, you're considered the loser. However, it's all by who gets the highest points. The two top teams in each tier get thrown into the bracket. Top Shots all beef wieners versus the Goodfellas. Got Rob Hovick, the veteran. Rob's a nice guy. He's the guy that helped start the Cue It Up podcast with Nate Mendon, or he helped him start it, or he was a part of it. He's still a part of it, from what I understand, but he was Nate's original partner. But he played with Mackey, or Mackey played with him and another guy at the Jacoby Open team event. They had a good time. Um, he's an avid three cushion player. Knows the game really well. I thought him and John Mackey would be a good matchup. I said, hey, let's play for 1,000, Rob. I said, I'm not saying I'm trying to get under your craw or anything, but I mean, everyone would like to watch it, really. Ohio, Wisconsin, it'd be a huge thing. He's like, oh, yeah. I was like, well, you guys are both veteran eight ball players. And it'd be, I mean, I like to put on a show. But of course, you got to bet some money because I'm going to drive 10 hours to do it. But he's like, well, maybe we could do that. I got to ask my wife because obviously it's her money as well as his money. I doubt it'll happen, but I thought it'd be good. I mean, I'm always like mentally trying to do stuff, you know what I mean? Like put things together. And as Rob misses the eight ball, couldn't miss too many of those shots on Mackey, not when he's fired up. Wow. I mean, that shot was okay, but look like cue ball is. Man, I can't say that's absolutely a missable shot. I mean, what I seen last set, every shot's a missable shot. One of the players missed a ball like probably 8 inches away from the pocket. He must have been trying to do a lot with it or something, or it jumped in the hole and it came out. He's on the rail. He's in the hole. Ooh, I thought he made it actually. Top Shot's got a lot of teams in this event, in this division actually. How many tables they got there? Like I said, was driving around across, and I seen a building and it said Top Shots Billiards. I was like, oh, that must be it. But I didn't stop in. I mean, we're just driving around, going to Quick Trip or something. This gentleman right here, I'm not sure what his name is. Um, Vietnam veteran hat. He has an absolutely beautiful, like 20, 25-year-old Jacoby. Obviously a Dave Jacoby. It's got ivory in it, and a butt cap and some inlays. And it's like impeccable. It has no nicks in it, nothing. Oh, he's not even playing. Is he playing? It is a beautiful cube. It's got to be over. I mean, I'd put the value at like 4,500. Really. I mean, obviously Dave is not with us anymore. It's a 25-year-old cue. It's absolutely in mint condition and it's got a bunch of ivory in it. All right, we got Travis Soybert. Like I said, I can't wait till I get the actual CompuSport bracket matches. We'll have a lot of fun with that. Looks like a dry break or a scratch break. Man, look at the spread on that. Travis is a really excellent player. Now, as far as just like chill demeanor and just like a respectful player, a gentleman of the game. I mean, that's the guy right there. I couldn't believe that cue ball got in that side pocket like that.
You guys, I looked at it before in the email, I couldn't scratch, so it must have turned over. So like if it's not deep,
Yeah.
I went and looked at the doors like I couldn't scratch. I might hit the door. I mean, I looked at the
I mean, if you get that close, you probably should scratch it. It was like corner hooked almost, and
punched it a little bit to force it over there. It's like it slid and turned over. Wow, I was on the right side of the sidewalk.
we got some viewers out there. What's up? Half the people that would be watching us on a regular basis, they're already here. But they will watch stuff later, and I want to say thanks to everyone for the support over the years for doing this event, and huge shout out to WAMO Association for having me back. I've said this several times. Hopefully, somebody hears it. But these guys are the best organization association that I've ever worked with, and that's why I'm still here. Really, I lost a lot of events for. Well, after COVID, it was totally different. After COVID, I don't even know how I survived COVID as a full time broadcaster. I did some of my own events, some pro events, and scrapped along and did a lot of gambling matches. And that was a crazy time. Think about that. It's such a crazy time, really. And it was like it was whammo. COVID was just starting to come around, but it didn't affect anyone politically at that time. And then the next week is when it really hit, and then they shut the U.S. border down, and I was in Canada, and I barely got back across before they shut the border down. I was doing an event. Brian Clark was helping me at that event, if I remember. The moral of the story is thank you for the support. So the highest quality feed is on YouTube in 4K on the Billiardnet channel. I think I'm gonna take my downtime when I'm just sitting around and stuff instead of watching movies. I mean, I do work on other things. I got other businesses I know other businesses. Obviously, I sell a lot of cues and work on stuff like that. But I've got so much content, so many videos that are just on my server, and I'm afraid a lot of them will get blocked because they have music and stuff in them. And back in the day, I used to use commercial music because I ran my own platform, so I streamed on my own servers, and I still do, but obviously you can't really do that so much now and become so prolific because everything's so public with social media and I mean I started streaming before Facebook even existed. But I've got all those videos. I'm going to start uploading them to YouTube. Whether I get monetized for them or not, in the long run, the subscriber base is going to become huge. And maybe I can get some of that former glory back by being like, yeah, this guy's a real deal. He's been around 15 years now. I mean, I got footage of Skylar in diapers playing pool practically. Not literally, but I've been around these guys for a long time. The first WAMO event I did, Billy the Kid was there. And unfortunately, we don't see Billy the Kid too often anymore. Not even at the Jacoby Open. He comes and tunes in on a broadcast once in a while. There's one for the veteran in Goodfellas. I'll get a score update in a minute. But I remember I was like, man, this guy's a little slow and like he's a little wild looking, and watch him, like his mannerisms were, obviously what I'm saying is common knowledge. Um, and I remember he was like, "Oh, I heard you've been talking shit about me. You want to play some?" And I was like, "No, I don't. I'm just talking." And you know, but we became good. We became real good after that, man. Over the years, and he kind of sped up his gameplay as well. Um, and some of his mannerisms became less exaggerated. Um, First time I did a stream with Justin Volk, it was Justin Volk and Billy the Kid playing Lifesaver, and we did it at the Mad Apple, and this is before they were streaming. And that's how that came about. And that's video somewhere. That's cool stuff. Rob Hovick. Hey Travis, what's the score? Hold on, I don't want to yell in your ear, even though I'm doing it all the time anyway. Travis, what's the score? I can't see the score because it hides it. Okay. I can see the score when it's in the regular bracket area. When it's round robin, I can't see nothing. 3-3. Cue it up, Rob Hovick, wearing the Cue It Up hoodie. I got a Cue It Up shirt somewhere, actually. One of the first ones. We do have another broadcast on 3 and 4. It is on my bonus stream. So there's nobody telling stories over there or doing doing anything, but it is live and it is recorded so people can go back and watch everything. It's what do we say who it is? I mean, I typed all this up already, but we got shit to do versus the Knucklehead Pub and Grub Bangers. And that is Division 1. Division 1 1. So there's actually multiple Division 1s. Division 1 2, Division 1 3 and 4. So I think they play two. They typically, this is from what I remember, they play 2 or 3 rounds It might be exactly 2 rounds. And then they switch out the flights and do another division. And then they'll play. And then the next day, the other team, the Division One team, will play a couple sets until each team plays each team in each flight, and the top 2 scoring teams go to the bracket. Lance Blackdeer, what's up, my man? Damn, what's up with the Facebook feed? It's blurry for a second. These numbers cannot be real. There's definitely more than 3 people watching. I mean, come on. I'll tell you another funny story, which I'll probably tell like every time I do a stream. This guy's like, "Hey," came up to me. I'm on the other computer. He's like, "Hey, are we on right now?" I was like, "Well, I'm kind of on. I'm always on, really." He's like, "Well, I don't really want to be on." I was like, "Okay, well, I'm running a commercial. What can I help you with?" "Oh, I don't really want to be on." I was like, "Well, I should wear a shirt." I was actually going to make one that said, "You may be recorded at any given time if you're around me." Like, you may be. He's like, "Oh, I just wanted to, are we still on?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm on a commercial, but what's going on?" I took my headset off. He's like, "Oh, I just want to tell you, man, you do a great job with your streams. I watch all the time." And I'm thinking, you didn't want to be on the stream, but you're telling me that you love watching the stream. And that, is giving me these compliments and somebody's like, "Oh, I just don't want to be on." I'm thinking, well, you know how this works, right? I mean, you're around me. If there's a microphone like within 2 feet of me, you may be recorded. Um, Hilarious, really. But I did accept the compliment graciously, but it gave me a big laugh. All right, Hovik shooting on the right. He's got to get position for the 8, and it's like an off angle shot. He's got to cross to the other side, but he's on the left side angle of the 6. I suspect he's going to try to bounce off that stripe and float the cue ball over. Or not. He was, wow, okay. He's fired up, but obviously that did not work out the way he had planned it. There's a lot of cool spots in Wisconsin that I've never been to. I should just like grab John Mackey and like a couple $1,000 and just travel a little bit, get plenty of cheese, and stop off at all these little spots and set up some games and stuff. It'd be a lot of fun. Go to Jacoby, pick up 15,000 in cubes and what's new. Sleep on Brandon's floor a couple nights. All right, so he's got ball in hand, obviously, with that wild shot, and trying to see if that passes the 6 on the right table. Cherry pick positions on the left for solids. It says Jamie Lassard is on this team, but the way I remember it, I don't see him because I actually remember meeting him a few times, watching him play and stuff like that. But I don't think he's currently here. But obviously, you put guys on a roster, they can play if they're qualified. Interesting. He's gonna have to bank the 3 here. Okay, Hovic's got a tough shot on the 8. It's slightly off the rail. Can he keep it together? Or can he cross bank it? Okay, he doesn't need to shoot it down the rail when he cross bank it. Mike comes to the table. Again, we're playing the round robin format. This is our second match. Is it 6 teams in a flight? They're going to play each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. And 2 of those teams from each flight will get to the bracket. And generally, once they assign the group area for the teams, they stay there. So we're going to see a lot of these guys more than likely. Men's Division 1 and 2. See if I know some guys over there. Oh, yeah. Slims, Beers, and Spears. CJ's team. Shane Heath. The Mackey Killer. We played 1,015. I think I bet 1,500 when I was over there. Just end up being setting up this game, and that's what we did. And at the in Eau Claire, what's that place with all the valley tables? That's where we played. I'm trying to remember. Is it the Happy? I think so. They're playing further down, but Jay Hansen, Top Shots, have another. Would like to give a shout out to that gentleman. He spent a lot of time talking to me and my buddy Mike. Make some nice cues. I'll tell you that. He was admiring our cues, our stuff we did with epoxy and the new batch of cues I did, and he was a big fan of it and traded some ideas and things. So shout out to Jaybird Custom Cues. There's probably some more people here that have them. He's from La Crosse, so everyone knows who I'm talking about. He even bought some raffles, actually. It's all quiet. Solids look pretty good. Solids look like he's gonna win the game over here on the left. Big thanks to Mary at Bullseye Vending, Bullseye Amusements. I don't even remember her last name. Call her Bullseye Mary. She is one of my biggest fans and supporters, and I would not be here if it wasn't for her. He just hit that ball way too hard. Look at this. Commentators curse all the way out in Wisconsin. Talking about, yeah, this guy's out. There ain't no problem here. Let's see if we can kick this ball in over here on the left side here. I think you would hit it real first, right? So you get a little cue ball energy to come out for the 8 in the corner. Somebody's calling me, so hold on a second. Nice shot, sir. Hello, can I help you? Can I help you? Oh my God, you telling me you're spamming me in an event? Well, the number's from Illinois. I thought, well, maybe somebody's calling. Maybe somebody's got a question about a raffle, a queue, or something. No, nobody's there. It's a robot. Man, what'd I miss? Ooh, wow. Way too thick. That's obviously disappointing. The other guys in the team are comically laughing. I don't know if they're laughing at him, laughing at what happened, laughing at something somebody said. They're shitting and laughing. He's like, well, that's all right, man. What do you do there? You just shake your head. Give it away, give it back, give it away. That's pool, as Buffalo used to say. Man, nobody has said anything. Like, there's chat rooms and, like, you can use them. You can say, hey, great shot, buddy, or you say whatever you want to say. But nobody said nothing. That's the one I'm trying to talk about. That's what I'm saying. I'm just hit that share button. Buy some raffles. Help support the broadcast. Man, that's a good look. That's off the break. I should take this guy on the road. I mean, that's strong. You gotta, I mean, you get this little shot in the side pocket. You're playing stripes. Ooh, okay, well, I spoke too soon, but I mean, he's only got a couple things. He's got to get back up for the 15, though. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the broadcast currently, and you will later on. Send me a message. You got any questions about cues or especially our TV streaming sponsor? I know a guy that'll give you a month for free and save thousands off your cable bill every year. Tired of Xfinity, Dish, all that contract overpricing type stuff. If you're just a little bit technical, we can get you set up with an ultimate streaming solution. I know the guy very well. LOL. Yeah, I mean, this guy had a fantastic break and then just got bad on a bad roll. Now he's stuck on this ball with everything else wide open. That's a killer. I mean, I don't see anything like. I think that's got a real good chance. Two rails, kicking behind the 15. I mean, I think there's balls in the way. Yeah. Gosh darn it. I mean, he had a great break. I mean, I missed it. Turned my head for 2 seconds. Oh, it's our wide angle view. Hello, guys. All right, there goes an 8 ball. I believe he should have won the rack earlier, but he won there, so that's all that really counts. That is a good one. Look at that spread. Oh, he made the 8. He gets to re-rack or spot it. I mean, that's your choice. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to re-break from there. I've seen guys in Vegas do that. I mean, I've seen guys everywhere do that, but the general rule is if you make a ball in the break and you make the 8, you should spot it. Rob's shaking his head at me like, God darn it, what am I doing wrong? Unfortunately, I was watching the left table, but I've seen guys make balls on the break, make the 8. They don't like the way it looks for the 8 ball. They re-rack, they break dry, they lose. They get run out on in Vegas at World Championships. I would say the stripes would be the way to go. You might be hooked on that 12 ball, but that's the ball he was trying to get to, I would think. Gotta play the side pocket shot. Well, if you do make that side pocket shot, you can come behind that 12 ball, I believe. I mean, you gotta get good on it, but oh, is he looking at 12 off the 2? Keep going. Well, if he's playing it off the two, then he's pretty good here. I was thinking you could swing it wider and get behind it and play in the same pocket you just played that ball in.
For that move. I'm not hungry. Oh yeah.
Well, he set it up for there, so that's what you got to do. You got nothing else. That 13 ball's hooked. Eight's in front of it. You got to play this off the two and the side. Just a small cut. Um, I'm thinking you come forward. I think you might be a little lucky to get a shot afterwards, though. It's kind of in a bad spot. Nice. Mackie would approve. He loves shots like that. Uh, well, I don't think he's getting out here on the left table. I don't think he's getting out. Sometimes you can make it happen, but 13 ball's kind of in a bad spot. 11's not so much, but yeah. That's going in. I would think. All right, so that is another one for Top Shots. I think it's pretty close. It might be tied up. I'm probably missing a game, but no, there's some people watching on. There's more people watching on YouTube than there is Facebook because it is higher quality. I'm gonna go check on the other stream real quick. It's been a while.
I text him. He wants to. Thank God it's not so. Is that taking her off? Sure, somebody gives me 100. So
I just posted it again. I usually find jump in.
like,
This was fun.
I'll give you good.
Number 29, Greg Wilfong. Yeah, yeah, he's from our area.
Oh, I said hi to Ken. Come by. That's pretty sure. That's it helps. Hey guys.
All right, guys. We're in a busy pool room. We've got some great improvements in the industry here. You can now get an entire month for a free trial of Let's Get Streaming TV service. You heard me. It's a fantastic deal. You can't turn down. We'll help you configure it, and you will have an entire month. Hit up TV Mike, and we'll get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank Hey guys, just a quick addendum here to Let's Get Streaming TV. We just added the Billiard TV network, and it's located under US Sports on your TV side of our streaming sponsor. So not only do you get the 30-day free evaluation, but you also get Billiard TV. So you got to check it out. Send me a message. All right, guys, TV Mike here. Here's another year of WAMO 2024. This is my feature cue. It's a $4,000 Jacoby, as seen in the pictures. The pictures don't even do it justice, really. You got brass inlays up and down, points up and down. It's dyed impregnated wood. You got this monster middle segment with this amazing coloring, azurite, malachite. I mean, you name it, it's all in this queue. It's $4,000. We're gonna do tickets. It's blue tickets. I write your name on the tickets, send you pictures of my messenger. It's one ticket for $10, three for 20, 10 for 50, or 25 for $100. They're blue tickets. I put them in the bucket, and then we do the drawing towards the end of the event. Cash App, $Billiardnet, or my PayPal is tvmike@mi.rr.com. Come see it in person at tables 1 through 4. I got all my cues set up. This is where I'm set up streaming these tables. Come see me in the corner at WAMO. Thanks a lot for your
Yeah. Yesterday I was.
Yeah, yeah, it's like 18 pounds. So that's what it's in. Like, good luck. Start. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna pay it off our fees. I figured that was a good thing. Okay. You need the last what? 090229. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. Alright, this one, guys, is Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet, actually, is the #1 choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down in 2 minutes. We go over here to US locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks, we have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many as you probably want to get your hands on. This section right here, not available in the trial, but it is available for the full license. It is the fights and wrestling and boxing and UFC, stuff like that. We've got all our major sports networks, packages, football, baseball, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. We have international channels. Check out the Latino section. Check out the Filipino section. There's an Indian section. There's probably pool on certain places. You got special network for the DAZN events. We got Canadian networks. We got a favorite section, which I'll teach you how to use by just going into any channel, clicking on it, hold down the button, and it says add to favorite. Once you add it to a favorite, it's in this section over here. Then you don't have to look for it anymore. Alright, so we're getting up on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is TV Mike. Check out our sponsors. Streaming TV service. We also have a VOD add-on, stands for Video on Demand, but I'm not even going to get into this here. It will be provided as a trial. Hit us up, send a message, check it out today. Alright guys, this is TV Mike. I'm cutting a new promo for my living room. It's not very high tech, but it does get the job done. So this is a demo of our sponsors TV streaming service, which you can check out on your Android box, 4K Fire Stick, your phone, or any other Android platform where you can install an application. And I do have a list of them that you can check out. I recommend the 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet, actually, is the #1 choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down in 2 minutes. We go over here to US locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks. We have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many as you probably want to get your hands on. This section right here, not available in the trial, but it is available for the full license. It is the fights and wrestling and boxing and UFC, stuff like that. We've got all our major sports networks, packages, football, baseball, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. We have international channels. Check out the Latino section. Check out the Filipino section. There's an Indian section. There's probably pool on certain places. You got special network for the DAZN events. We got Canadian networks. We got a favorite section, which I'll teach you how to use by just going into any channel, clicking on it, hold down the button, and it says add to favorite. Once you add it to a favorite, it's in this section over here, then you don't have to look for it anymore. Alright, so we're getting up on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is TV Mike. Check out our sponsors. Streaming TV service. We also have a VOD add-on, stands for Video On Demand, but I'm not even going to get into this here. It will be provided as a trial. Hit us up, send a message, check it out today. Alright guys, this is